going to be a love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a timeless reading, which means whenever you come across it is when you are meant to see it. And I usually having a problem with words today with, speaking. I usually set the intention for the reading to be about 30 days. So whenever you come across it, 30 days out. It is also general, which means it's not going to resonate for every Capricorn out there. So just take what fits for you, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. One may resonate better, or if you watch all three, you get a better perspective of what's going on with you. If you are a cross watcher and you are interested in a Capricorn, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody is interested in a personal pre-recorded love reading, all of that information is in the description box below. I do career and just general life readings as well. It's just, how do I put this? Intuitively, I can just look at the cards and pick up what the love meanings are, which is why that's why it's Weirdo Love Tarot. They're generally love readings here. I can do career and finance, and I can do general life readings, but it takes me a little more time because I have to pull the cards ahead of time and then translate them before I do the reading. But my readings are pre-recorded. They're sent to you in a private YouTube link that only you can see. And I never erase them, so if anytime you need to go back and reference it at any point, it'll still be there in the link that I sent you. So, and all the information for that is in the description box below. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I appreciate you all just for being here. I'm doing good. I've been trying to sit down every day and put something up, unless I get extremely busy with, life, living. Because I go to school, I work, I have a 19-year-old son that needs driven places because he doesn't have a license, and I get a little busy sometimes. But when I have free time, I was hoping to get 2 up today, but I only have time to do 1 before I have to get ready for work, because I start at 4 and it's 2:30 now, which means I have to leave in an hour. So I'm only going to have time to do 1 today, but at least I got a chance to do this. I'm keeping myself motivated. I'm kicking myself in the butt for, I've been my whole life known as the queen of procrastination. I put things off and go, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And this is something this is my therapy to help me with my self-confidence and my, to really work on my gift, because I'm finally starting to believe that I do have that gift, even though for years I've been down here for 3 years. I just had my 3-year anniversary not that long ago, and it's not about the subscribers, it's not about the likes. I do this for anybody, mainly for me, for therapy, but I do this for anybody that can get something out of. It helps me to know that all the trauma and bullshit I went through in life wasn't for nothing, because I can use it to help somebody else see things in a different perspective, from somebody who's had a lot of life lessons and has gained a lot of wisdom the hard way. So if I can help even one single person with one of my readings, mission accomplished. So all right, let's see what we got this week for Capricorn. The song I had coming through for you was Dua Lipa, Levitating. If you want to run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. Okay. So it's a song about meeting someone and just feeling that cloud 9. That's what she's talking about, levitating. It's like feeling like you're on cloud 9, feeling like you're just above everything, feeling so good. I was seeing Okay, it was actually a memory of mine. Actually, I had a couple memories of mine. I was bullied as a child, and you know when you're in like middle school and you're in gym class and they all make fun of you like, oh, she can't hit the ball. Like we would go outside to play softball, and they're like, oh, she ain't gonna hit the ball. Everybody come in, everybody sit down, everybody take a rest. You know, they would pick on me, and I am very much a contrarian. So when people think something of me, I prove them wrong. Like they said, "Oh, she can't do that." Oh, really? Want to see me do it? And I, with everything in me, hit that ball as hard as I could, and I got a home run. So, and I remember flipping off the kid that was pitching that said that. So, but I was also thinking of my mother, and shortly when my kids were little, and my mother, when she was diagnosed with heart disease, and they told her she needed to have valves replaced in her heart, and she had to not lift anything heavy and she wanted to go to the flea market one Friday, and I was like, okay, sure. She wanted a watermelon. She wanted a fresh watermelon. She wanted to go to sale buy fresh watermelon. I'm like, okay. So I brought my son's little red wagon with me so that we could put the stuff in so we wouldn't have to carry it because she's not supposed to carry anything heavy. I also have heart disease. I have the same disease that my mother had. Also need the valves replaced. Never had it done because I saw what happened to her after she had hers done, and I don't know if I could do that. But yeah, regardless of that, we parked up on the top of a hill, her truck up on the top of a hill, and I'm pulling the wagon, and we have to pull this wagon up the hill, and I'm pulling, she's behind it pushing it, and I'm like, Mom, you're not supposed to be doing that. And she goes, oh, really? And she came around and she grabbed the handle of the thing and she hoofed that wagon the whole way up. And I'm like, Mom, like screaming at her. I'm like, Mom, you're going to have a heart attack. Don't do it. We got all the way to the top of the hill and she goes, don't you tell me what I can and can't do. And I'm like, okay. But it's the energy of a contrarian. I was also seeing two people in like a crowded room lock eyes. Okay? Like locking eyes with someone from across the room. And you only hear about that stuff, but I've actually had that happen before where you're looking around and you glance at someone and at the same time you realize they're looking directly at you, and then you just continue to watch this person because they're watching you. And you're both kind of vibing with each other from across the room. And I was feeling very much, and you may be, it feels good to you. You feel like you're on cloud nine. You feel like you're levitating. You feel like everything's good. And I feel like there are people who are like, yeah, you shouldn't just jump in with somebody, or you shouldn't just, and you're like, oh, really? Don't tell me what I can and can't do. So that was the vibe I was getting while meditating on your cards. But let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards. Vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. That's what I'm talking about. Every time, and I know I've made some bad choices in men, but even though I've gotten hurt in my life, and, everybody that has come into my life, because I'm not one, I hardly ever in my life went actually searching for love. I've never needed somebody to fulfill my life. Okay. But it's people have just somehow appeared in my life, and that's how things, and then oftentimes when things don't work out and we get hurt and you think that was just a big waste of time. Nothing's a waste of time. What lessons did you learn from that situation? What boundaries did you create because of that situation? How much have you grown? How much have you evolved as a person? Every trauma that has happened in my life has turned me into the person I am now. It brought me to a higher spiritual elevation. It helped me to get more in tune with, those intuitive feelings I had. Nothing is ever wasted. Nothing. Every person that comes into your life is either a blessing or a lesson. you know? What lesson did you learn? Nothing. Don't ever think that anything is a waste of time, because you have the memories, okay, of that feeling, of that cloud nine feeling. So don't ever think that, or lets people convince you that, oh, it's not going to go anywhere, it's just a big waste of time. They don't know that. Nobody knows what the future brings. Even if somebody is known for, dating multiple people, etc., and like maybe somebody is really puts themselves out there and they date a lot of people, and you kind of vibe with this person, and everybody says, oh, they talk to everybody. You don't know. That person could fall just as hard for you as you could for them. You never know. You never know about anything unless you take the shot. And I feel like people are telling you not to, and you're like, you know what? Don't tell me what to do. Right now, this feels good to me, and I'm going to do it. Nothing is a waste of time, and don't let anybody convince you that anything is just a waste of time, okay? So let's see what we got here. Let's get you a couple romance oracles for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Alrighty, yeah. I can't make this shit up. We have unrequited love. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling very much, this person might not be coming at you in the same. To this person, you might just be a conquest. And I hate to say this because I don't want anybody to get hurt, but, even if this person might not feel the same way about you, maybe right now you just need to. Now, in no way, because it's not me. I don't promote the whole casual thing. I'm not saying just, go ahead, go sleep with them. Maybe you just need to get laid, go sleep with that person, and, maybe you'll feel better. I don't promote that in any way, shape, or form. I'm one of those people that has to have feelings before I'll even let someone touch me. That's just me. And because I feel energy so much, I know how I feel about a person from the very get-go. As soon as we start vibing, as soon as I feel that vibration, I just know this is somebody that's supposed to be. And I know that people that I don't have that feeling with are not supposed to be in my life, That's one of the perks of feeling energy as much as I do. But at the same time, it's like you can also feel that they're not feeling the same thing. But you are. And maybe right now you need to feel that feeling. And I'm not saying it has to turn into anything sexual. It could just be going out and having fun, going on a date, enjoying life, just living a little. Nothing's a waste of time. Hey, you got some memories and a free meal out of it. It's not a waste of time. Give things a shot, even if somebody doesn't feel you the way you feel them, it's okay, You get to a point in life where you just gotta understand you're not for everybody. There are 8 billion people on the planet. If this person doesn't, vibe with me and think I'm worth, giving that kind of attention to, somebody else will, Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Somebody may be attracted to you because of the way you see the world spiritually, okay? You may have met this person because of that, okay? But I feel like the people in your life that are trying to tell you, oh, no, you shouldn't do that, oh, no, don't go out. No, don't listen to people tell you to not have fun in whatever way you feel fit to have fun. Don't let people tell you, based on how traditionally they think you should be acting and what you should be doing. It's your life and the whole goal in life. If you ever want to know my thoughts on life, look up the poem Desiderata by Max Ehrmann. It is words to live your life by. And the very last line of the poem is, strive to be happy. The reason I have made all my decisions in my life, and the reason that, yeah, some of them were bad decisions, but at the time, it made me happy. And the ultimate goal in life is to be happy. So don't let anybody else tell you how to live your life. Live your life for you and be happy for you. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. I'm going to get your recent past energy. I'm going to get your current energy. I'm going to get any challenges over the next 30 days. We'll get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. Nothing is set in stone. And then I will get some advice from Spirit, and I'm going to clarify as I go along. So let's see what we got going on in the recent past energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Recent past energy for Capricorn. Wow. Okay. Justice. Libra energy. It like flew out and landed on my arm like, hey, I'm right here. Quit shuffling. Libra energy. Now, what I love about the Justice card, okay, the Justice card is all about balance. Let me turn this light down just a little bit so you can see the card better. There you go. Look at that. It focuses so much better when the light's not on so bright. All right. So, he cannot see those scales. And that is his third eye above him and behind the scales that can see the balance. Okay, now he is holding the sword of truth here. Okay. The Justice card is all about what is right, what is balanced, what is equal. Okay, like I said, it does represent Libra. He can't see that the scales are balanced. He has to feel. He has to honestly feel that they are balanced in his heart, in his soul, in his intuition. What's this Justice? Ooh, wrong deck. What's this Justice card about here in the recent past? Now, this could be saying that something was out of balance. Death and rebirth, Scorpio energy. Okay. 4 of Cups. Ooh, yeah. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. So I'm feeling very much this energy of the unrequited love might be you not feeling it for somebody else. Okay. Somebody else might have been coming back at you, trying to revive a situation here in the past. And you're like, no, it's just the same old, same old. I need new adventure. I need to move in a new direction. This isn't making me feel at peace, making me feel balanced in myself. Because death is all about transformation. It's all about rebirth. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes, you know. And I feel like with this 4 of Cups and Ace of Wands, you can see in this 4 of Cups, she's already got these 3 empty cups here. And here this person is offering her another cup. And she's just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need any more of the same. I need something different. I need a passionate new endeavor somewhere else. So let's see what's going on in the current energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Current energy, please. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is the wife, the mother, the nurturer, the caretaker. This is a call to make sure that somebody is on the same page as you. Somebody is somebody that you can grow with. Okay. So what is this Queen of Pentacles about here in the current energy? 3 of Swords. Now 3 of Swords is a broken heart. What's this Queen of Pentacles? 2 of Pentacles. Again, balance, and then 9 of Swords. Okay. I feel very much like you might be in this energy right now of going back and forth, because the 2 of Pentacles is going back and forth about something. What you're going back and forth about is if something still hurts or if you're getting over it. Because in this 9 of Swords, It's when you're dwelling on the pain. But if you can see in this deck, this is the Light Seer's Tarot. This is the first deck I ever had. I've been using it in almost every one of my readings for the last 3 years. Okay. It is my favorite deck. I can vibe with it more than any other deck. And the messages always come out true for me. Every time the deck starts getting bad, I buy a new one. I love this deck. Just the imagery on this deck. But in this deck, swords are represented by crows, and swords are all about truth. Okay. Now, the Nine of Swords is the truth, like lingering, you know, the reality. And it's still painful. It still hurts. But as you can see, there's that one up there in the corner there that's starting to fade away, disappear. Which means you're starting to get over it. And you're going back and forth about it, possibly a marriage or a commitment. Somebody that you did have something with. You're going back and forth about sticking in the pain or getting over it. You know, should I just get over it? And that's the thing. You might be in this energy of thinking, you know, why did I feel like all of these years of my life, because I feel like this was a long-term thing that you wasted a lot of time. You feel like you wasted a lot of time. And you might be stuck in that because you're like, why did I waste? Rather than looking at it in, no, it wasn't a waste of time. This is what I learned. And I feel like you're going back and forth. You might get triggered and get back into that Three of Swords, the pain, the hurt, I feel like your heart is still broken. But I mean, if you look at this heart, it's like been sewn back together. Okay. But yet at the same time, there are strings pulling at it from every direction, trying to tear it back apart. There may be things that are still triggering you. There may be things that are kind of preventing you from getting over it. But I feel like you're going back and forth. It's like sometimes you're still hurting because you get triggered, but you are slowly letting this pass. But what does that have to do with somebody new? Maybe they're coming in the future. Because I feel like right now you're just in this energy of still dealing with it. So let's see. What are the challenges here in the next 30 days for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? What are the challenges here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? Whoa! That one smacked me. King of Cups. Giving yourself... okay. Alright. He's holding that Ace of Swords sort of truth that has the scales on it here. Okay. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You got heavy Scorpio energy here. But the King of Cups makes sure something is balanced. Something is honest. Somebody is... something is emotionally reciprocated. Something is emotionally balanced. And something is real, honest, true, before he will give that cup. Notice that cup is behind him. Like, I'm not giving this cup until you balance these scales. Okay, that is the King of Cups. He is closed off from giving emotion until he is absolutely sure, and then he goes all in. Okay. I feel like if this is you just having fun and whatnot, you're kind of keeping emotions out of it and just enjoying being happy. But what's this King of Cups about here in the challenges? What's this King of Cups about here in the challenges? Six of Pentacles. That's about reciprocity. Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands. Yeah. Somebody is very inconsistent and you're kind of waiting for them to reciprocate your energy before you will give to them. But I don't feel like they're going to. I feel like this person might be a little bit of a player, might be only after, you know, fun and nothing else. So, yeah, I feel like you're not ready to put any emotion into it. I feel like you are emotionally mature enough to know to not invest those emotions until you're sure about somebody. Because I feel like somebody's too, they're not giving you back the same that you're giving them. Okay? You've put more into this than they have. And you're waiting. As Three of Wands is all about waiting for your ships to come in. It's about, okay, well, I've given you this. Are you ever going to give that, you know, reciprocate that energy? But I feel like they only get, because the Knight of Wands is here for a good time, not for a long time energy. So I feel like this person is very on and off. So you're not exactly sure what to think about them. Because of something you were in the past that whatever this is, this on and off person might be what's triggering you about your past. That's keeping you in this Three of Hearts or three of Swords energy. Three of Hearts, Three of Swords energy. Might be a third party because Three of Hearts is technically Three of Cups. Three of Cups to me can be a third party situation. Let's see. All right. So let's get a potential outcome here for this story. Potential outcome here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Where are we at? 251. We're good. The Moon, confusion. Because there's too much left unknown. Where the sun illuminates everything, the moon only shows you so much. And it can lead to confusion, delusion. It's also about illusion, somebody pretending to be something they're not. But whatever this is, it's kind of got you into your shadow side. It's Pisces energy. It might be pushing you into your shadow side because you're just not sure about it. Should I continue to give to this or not? What's this moon card about here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? What's this moon card about here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? Woo! High Priestess. Trust your gut, baby. Trust your gut. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Cutting out anything that no longer serves your greater good. One more card on this moon card. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this confusion has you thinking things, okay? And that's the thing. If somebody's not being real with you and they're leaving you to just assume things, okay, our mind tends to usually go to the worst scenario. Oh, they're screwing somebody else. They have other people in their life. They're lying about this. You start to, and that might be what's triggering you when it comes to getting over the past situation. I feel like this person has got you overthinking and got you in that doubt, that self-doubt. It's kind of weighing on you. But I think you're going to realize this, okay? That if this isn't going to grow into more, if this isn't going to be something, I feel like intuitively no, this is working against me more than it is working for me. Okay, it's working against your happiness. It's draining you of your energy. It's draining you of. Now, nobody else is responsible for our happiness. We are responsible for our own happiness. So if you know being in a situation is making you unhappy, it's not their fault, it's yours. Okay? You need to remove yourself from the situation that drains your happiness. I feel like things have, grown between you and this person, which is why you're so confused. It's why well, yeah. But I don't feel like it's solid. All right? It's hindering you more than helping you, is what I'm feeling. So I feel like you're going to cut it out. You're going to be that Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords doesn't use her sword to fight. She uses it to cut out anything that no longer serves her. But unfortunately, the sword is double-sided. So yeah, it's going to hurt when you do it. And that is a harsh truth of life. Sometimes we have to let people go that we don't want to, but we know we need to. So, for our own growth, especially with that Ace of Pentacles, our own growth, because you can see on that pentacle has roots coming down from it. It's got sprouts coming up from it. Who is messaging me? People don't message me. So, let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit. All of a sudden, and it's funny because I was hardly doing any readings, all of a sudden my inbox is just constantly going off for readings. And I'm like, I'm not going to complain because I love doing this. And if I could build up enough of a clientele, I could quit, killing my car and myself out delivering food and just do this from home. That would be freaking fantastic. But I'm not there yet. But it's just, all of a sudden, there's just a surge of, and that just makes me smile, that people actually believe in me. You got no idea how much that helps my self-confidence. What's some advice here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? Ooh, the Tower. Let the tower fall is what I just heard. You're going to have to let something go. You're going to have to... Like, I know you feel like you've already built something with this person, but I don't feel like you're on the same page. And not being on the same page and somebody being too inconsistent and on and off and only around for when you... And too much left unknown, getting you all up in your head and overthinking things. Maybe it's time to let the tower fall. And as you can see, she's stripped down to nothing. So you got to let it fall down to the bare minimum and start over. So what's this Tower card about here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? What's this Tower card here about for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? Ace of Swords, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Two of Wands. Okay. So the Ace of Swords is having that heart-to-heart conversation where you really put it all out on the table. Lay all your cards out on the table and know what each other's intentions are. This is I feel very much asking someone, what is it you want from me? Because if you're not willing to grow with me and you're not willing to, move forward with me, I don't want to spend any more time when I could be growing and elevating somewhere else with somebody who does want to grow with me. I feel like you're just gonna tell this person, and I feel like as the two of you with this Temperance card are, kind of getting to know what each other truly wants, what this really is. And yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't a good thing and it didn't happen for a reason, because I feel at the time it did make you feel really wonderful. But you might just not be on the same page and wanting the same things, because I really feel like you're going to let this go. Because the Two of Wands is about letting go of the past and looking towards the future. I feel like there's somebody else that could be coming in that you could get to know. But for the next 30 days, I feel like you are going to, hey, what is it you want from me? Because, we ain't kids anymore, and if this isn't something that you want to grow, if we're not going to move things forward or take this to the next level, maybe we should just move on from each other and find people that do actually want to go to the next level with us. Don't let anybody keep you stuck. I feel like somebody is keeping you stuck, and you're just waiting for them to reciprocate. What I like about this Three of Wands here, now, normally the Three of Wands, like I said, you're waiting for this person to reciprocate. You're waiting for all the time, effort, and energy that you put into somebody to be given back to you. She is waiting on the shoreline for the perfect wave. Look at how calm those waters are. There's no waves in that water. It's not coming. Okay? I don't feel like this person has any, and I don't understand why. Allow me to go on a rant for a second. Don't screw with people's emotions and keep them stuck if they have if they can go move forward and be happy. I don't understand why people want to hinder other people's happiness, other than they're bitter and they can't find it themselves. Sometimes you just got to open your mouth and say, hey, if this is all this is ever going to be, I need to move on. I need more than that. Don't ever settle for something that is... And oftentimes we do that because we're like, what else am I going to find? I've done it, Better to have a little bit of something in my life than nothing at all. And then I realized, no, because the little bit of something in my life made me feel worse than having nothing at all. So, you get out. It's like I'd rather be alone than lonely in a connection, And I feel like sometimes people need to just open their mouths and say, hey, don't hinder my growth because you can't find your own happiness. I need to move forward. And if you're not on the same path as me and you don't want to move forward with me, it's time to let it go. So, and I feel like that's what you're going to do, or what Spirit's telling you should do. And I feel like very much that is what you're going to do with this Queen of Swords. And intuitively, no. This ain't going anywhere. So Spirit's saying, hey, just tell this person. If this ain't going anywhere, I need to move on. Now, because it takes... To open up and tell somebody that, it takes a real asshole to go, oh, no, I want more, and then they don't. Some people, and there are ignorant people out there, and I don't know why I should say, I don't know how they can live with themselves after screwing with someone's head like that. I really don't understand people like that. But reasons I stay at home and don't hardly ever do anything unless I'm out working. So, yes. People. Have you met people these days? Yeah. I'd rather just... No. Anyway. That's why somebody says, how can you be such an introvert but you have a YouTube channel? I'm alone in my room. And I'm just behind a camera recording myself talking to anybody who will listen. So, yes, I am introverted because I'm not really out there. I'm just putting me, being me in my own weird self, being my own personality alone in my room where I can be me out there for other people to see. But in person, I am a totally different person. I'm a totally different person in person. I am very quiet, very shy, very reserved. Unless I really feel your energy, feel good energy from you, and then I'm kind of a nut. But anyway, if this resonated for you, can you do me a big favor and click on that like button if you want to see more content by me? By all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.